Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at U.S. scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $5 Winner Winner Chicken Dinner ticket. This is part of the July 2024 series of tickets that came out in California today. Now, this is a number match game. There are two symbols you can find in the main play area, 5X, and there's a chicken for a win all. Then you've got two bonus spots where if you can find that 50 symbol, you win 50 bucks. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.77, cash odds 1 in 7.42, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $250,000. Looking at the prize structure, I mean, the only thing that really stands out a little bit is that the top prize, I think, is a little bit too low. It should be, I don't know, $400,000, $500,000, especially at those odds. So that is a little bit weak. But other than that, nothing too crazy standing out. So we do need to mention taxes. In California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top two prizes. So instead of what we see here on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,600 and then $190,000 for the top prize. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 68 and 69%. And I mean, this is ridiculous for a $5 ticket to be below the minimum 70% that we look for. The reason we look for 70% is because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. It's fair to the state, it's fair to the consumer, fair to the people who are scratching the tickets. For California to put out a $5 ticket at 68% payout is just not fair to the player. It benefits the state too much, and they're holding out a lot more money, actually, which we'll see a little bit later in the video. They're holding out a lot more money than they really need to. Me personally, I would never pay $5 for a ticket with a payout of $68. I mean, 68%. And I also don't recommend that you pay $5 for a ticket that has a payout of 68%. The other thing we need to mention about the 68% payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to be seeing 68% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. And I want to stress again, I personally would never buy this ticket. I would never recommend anybody buy this ticket, but we all know there will be people who buy it. So for those people who are buying this ticket, when they do win on it, if they're just average luck type people, they're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. There at the $100 prize level, there's a split. It's about 31 to 69. So only about 31% of these $100 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 69% of these are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 477 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in almost $2,400 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important to note if you are considering playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with a payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 56 and 57%. Again, another brutal number for average folks. We look for a minimum of 60% payout for the bottom 99% of prizes, because once you're down here in the 50% range, for me at least, it feels like you just lose your money so fast that it's not fun to play the game. And if you're not going to have fun playing it, what's the point in buying it? So again, I don't think the California Lottery has done its job. I mean, they haven't given us a compelling reason to go out and purchase this ticket. It's just a waste of a ticket. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in California $5 tickets. Winner Winner Chicken Dinner is all the way over here on the right, and you can see, look at this downward trajectory of the $5 tickets. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row now that have decreased in value. So this is a decrease in value from the mega crossword that came out last month. And I mean, when will it stop? 4 in a row, 4 decreases in a row. And so this is not what you want to see if you are playing scratchers. So this is a little bit depressing. I always suggest, like, when you see decreases in value, stop buying the ticket. The message that I'll start with this. With every ticket you buy, you are communicating approval to your lottery of the tickets they are putting out. And in this case, you do not want to communicate approval. You want to communicate to the California Lottery that you don't deserve to see decreases in value like this. You don't like when you see them, and you're not going to buy the tickets when you see decreases in value. So this is definitely one you need to stay far, far away from. Leave it on the shelf. Let the California Lottery, eat a loss on this one, because that's what they deserve for giving you bad tickets like this. Now, in California, this $5 ticket category, there just aren't really any tickets that I personally would play. The payouts on all of these are just way too low. And so this is another ticket category that I would suggest that you just abandon altogether. I mean, none of these tickets are worth your time and worth your money. Now, for those folks who are playing $5 tickets in California, in green, we have the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, Lotteria Extra has the highest overall value that is still in play. So that would be the one that I wouldn't suggest buying it, because the payout's still way too low. But if you just love Lotteria, at least it's better than the other $5 tickets. If you're playing for odds, Lotteria Extra also has the best odds. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Deuces Wild Poker has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. However, 58%, still not great. And then if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Big Spin has the most money at the top of the prize structure. And then we are also keeping track of top prizes if you are interested in that. Now here on this page, we are ranking California $5 tickets based on overall payout. Let's see. Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, the worst $5 ticket that has come out in California. That is a shame. And so this one, the title of this video will have a kind of a warning on it, not to play the ticket. It's bad. I mean, it's not good when you have 4 decreases in value in a row. I don't know what the California Lottery's thinking. They're probably thinking that you will buy whatever they give you. And they just think the public are just mindless idiots. And so, don't prove them right, I guess is what I'll say. Now here on this page, this is the ranking for the bottom 99% payout. Winner Winner Chicken Dinner is a little bit higher on this list, 10th place overall. But really all of these are pretty rough. Just the people who are lose bad on these tickets. Now here on this page, we get to compare $5 tickets across states. We're looking at 6 different states on this channel. The top 35 $5 tickets are on the screen here, and you can see the states that have tickets on this list. Florida, there is one from California, Georgia. There's a couple from California, Georgia, and Massachusetts. And so you can see California, not really competitive, at least with what Georgia and Massachusetts are doing. But we really want to focus on Massachusetts in this $5 ticket category, because Massachusetts is the only state that respects its players enough to put out $5 tickets where $5 ticket value should be around that 76% range. But the best $5 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia. It was called Fast 50s, had a 77% payout. That's pretty good for a $5 ticket. And we have to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $5 ticket at 77% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why in the world is California putting out $5 tickets at 68% payout? That is over 9 percentage points less than what Georgia did here with Fast 50s. And 9% is a massive amount of money when you think about how many tickets going and making just one scratch game. So one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $5 price tag. That's $50 million wrapped up in just one scratch game. 9% of 50 million is $4.5 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players on this Fast 50s game, that the California Lottery is basically stealing from you on this new winner winner chicken dinner ticket. And I say stealing because they don't tell you what the payout is, right? If they told you what the payout was, probably a lot less people being informed would make an informed decision not to play the game. And so they're keeping information secret from you so they can rip you off and steal your money. I hate seeing scratch players get taken advantage of, and that is exactly what California is doing with this new ticket. Now here on this page, we are comparing across states based on the bottom 99% payout. So this is the friendliness to the average player. And here, you don't really see California on this list at all. That just shows you California tickets are pretty rough on the 99% of people who are losing on those games. Now this page is to give you a little bit more context as to how low the value is on this $5 ticket. I should have put the $1 ticket on here. Massachusetts $1 tickets regularly come out at 69% payout. That's a full percentage point more than what you're getting from a $5 ticket in California. That's ridiculous. $5 ticket should never have less value than a $1 ticket. The best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, had 75% payout. What is that? Almost 6.5 percentage points more than what you're getting from a $5 ticket in California. Best $3 ticket came out of Georgia, had 71% payout. That's over 3 percentage points more than what you're getting from a $5 ticket in California. This is completely backwards. You should never have $3, $2, $1 tickets that have more value than $5 tickets, even if it is from different states. Doesn't matter. $5 tickets should always have more value than these cheaper tickets. It's something that California should be, especially the $1 ticket. California should be embarrassed about this. They should be ashamed. They should be apologetic for ripping their customers off and stealing their money. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. Let's see. There are no $5 tickets on this list. There was until recently. I don't know if we'll ever see another $5 ticket on this list, but you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets for bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. And look, we've got a $5 ticket up at the top of this list, beating out all of the $10, $20, $30, $50, $100 tickets. So that means that $5 tickets can be very competitive if the overall payout is good and if the prize structure is done in a way that benefits the bottom 99% of players. But that's about it for this California Lottery $5 winner chicken dinner ticket. Worst $5 ticket that has come out of California in the last year and a couple of months. So shame on California for doing that. So sorry that you're not being treated better. I wouldn't play this. Payout's too low. Bottom 99% payout's pretty brutal. Plus, the value's going down. Proof is worst $5 ticket that we've seen in a long time. So that's about it for this video. By the way, if you are interested in $5 tickets, my recommendation is hop on social media, find a Massachusetts scratcher that you like and trust, and just go in on some $5 tickets from Massachusetts. You're going to get way more value for your money doing that, and you get to make friends and meet people. So that would be a good suggestion, I think. But stay away from California $5 tickets until they decide to raise the values up. But that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.